Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Shujatla, your educator, and today we'll be talking about a very important lecture for the AEE 2026 examination, which is going to be held very soon. Okay, in the month of what? September 3rd or 4th week, you can expect, or October 1st week when SSC, RRB, all examinations are done. No, here we will be having the examination of what? This AEE. So make sure that it is very important that all those who are watching me for the very first time, those who are already preparing, it is very important that you can be a part of my course. All the videos, almost like 6 chapters we have done. We are yet to do the 4 chapters in live. In live, we are going to do. And obviously, these 6 chapter recorded classes are there, relevant PDF material is there, and MCQs are also there. Okay, this is paper 2. You can still join and you can just cover up because those who are actually preparing for this examination, they're also already working. So if you're taking leave and from or putting a little bit more efforts, so you can just be according to the catch up their preparation too. So that's why never lose hope. If the opportunity is there, you are just like 1 month after you are joining. The only thing is that you have to give more time, then your job will be done. Okay, కొంచెం టైం ఎక్కువ ఇవ్వాలి బికాస్ 1 month అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి. బట్ స్టిల్ ఒకవేళ లీవ్ తీసుకొని గట్టిగా చదువుకుంటే పాసిబిలిటీ ఈస్ దేర్ దట్ యూ విల్ గెట్ త్రూ ది ఎగ్జామినేషన్ ఫర్ షూర్. పేపర్ 1 assistance is also being given. Okay, paper 2 is completely anyhow there. You can just call the number given below in the description, and also in the screen, whichever is going, you can just call and you can just get the information more in detail. Paper 1, Telangana current affairs, Telangana economic survey has been released, Telangana budget, okay, Telangana missions, Telangana programs, Telangana, what I say is that schemes. All of these are very important. They constitute around 20 to 25 marks in the paper 1, which is all will be given by me. How much better you do here or how much better you do with the core subjects. If you're not very well versed with the current affairs, then you are not in the race. That point you remember forever. Okay, and I'm the only one in Telangana who has covered the Telangana current affairs on my channel. That's the reason joining me will help you to add. I will be adding 20-25 marks more in your preparation, which is nothing but a deciding marks for cracking the examination. How much you read will comes to zero if you're not very good with regard to Telangana current affairs, national current affairs, international current affairs. Okay, the moment our batch is over, we are actually doing continuous current affairs till you write the examination along with the test included in it. Okay. Now, today is a master lecture with regard to Unit 9. Unit 9 talks about global environmental problems, policies, and legislations. Legislations are there. That's why you are having what? Wildlife Act, Municipal Solid Waste Management Rules, Air Act, Forest Act. Okay, you're having Water Act. So why these acts are there? Why? Because your syllabus says that you should know the act. This is important. Policies are nothing but what? Schemes, programs, and missions launched by the government of India, that is called as policies and global environmental problems. Remember this point. Now, let us talk about it very. It is a master lecture. This lecture is going to give you, or you can say that, I can say that it enlightens you with regard to Unit 9. It's a very good lecture. You have to stay with me in order to understand that what all of these UNFCCC conventions, what is the meaning of Agenda 21, what is the meaning of IKE targets, what is the meaning of Nagoya Protocol, okay, what is the meaning of Cartagena Protocol, what is this CBD, what is this CCCD, when is the timeline, how to understand it, what is this MDG, what is this SDG. If you don't have the chronology of all of this, then you are going to lose a lot of marks in the examination for sure. So a conceptual understanding of this particular area is very important. That is what I have brought it for all of you today. So global environmental issues we are talking about. Global environmental issues. In the environment, we are basically having what? Air. In the environment, we are basically having what? Water. In the environment, we are basically having plants and animal, which comes under what? Biodiversity. In the environment, we are having what? Soil, which is nothing but on the land they are there. Right or wrong? Yes. Now, do you, okay, in our syllabus, we are having global environmental issues. Now, you just imagine that what is the issue for you? What is the issue? Okay, does air is a issue? Does water is a issue? That biodiversity is a issue? That soil is a issue? So what have we done over a period of time? What we understood that soil fertility is decreasing. So this has become a global issue. Okay, okay. Then you can say that here desertification is happening, soil fertility is decreasing, desertification is happening, land productive lands are converted into what? Unproductive land. These are all happening or not? Yes. So this is one environmental issue, which is nothing but we call it as what? Desertification. Okay, so when the desertification happens, so food security will be compromised, etc. So and so forth, which we are going to learn in a bit. So I'm talking about global. One more time, I will repeat to all of you that the syllabus says global environmental issue. So in the environment, what do we have? In the environment, what do we have? In the environment, we are having air. In the environment, we are having what? Water. In the environment, we are having our plants and animals, nothing but the biodiversity. In the environment, we are having what? Land, which also have soil. Okay, so what are we seeing? What are we seeing in the environment is, okay, the soil is suffering from what? The land is suffering, the soil is losing fertility, leading to what? Land getting what? Desertification. Okay, unproductive lands are becoming what? Unproductive lands, leading to what? Less agriculture production. Obviously, less agriculture production, you know that what will happen, food security will be compromised across the world. So this is one year. Then what about plants and animals? We are seeing that, okay, lots number of species, especially we are concerned with the animal species more. Animal species are getting what? Extincted, getting what? Endangered, or what? They are under the threatened categories. Yes, we are having a problem with regard to biodiversity also is, okay, especially when it talks about what? Animals. Then do we have a problem with the water? Okay, this is very important thing to understand actually. Why? Because with water we do not have much problem, because water is inland water is there, which is completely under the jurisdiction of the respective countries. But we have the ocean waters are there. Are we doing anything in the ocean waters? Obviously, when there is no habitations are there, when human beings are not troubled, so we are not going to be much concern about it. So in global environmental issues, we do have problem with regard to water contamination, but they are almost like localized. They are mostly localized. So water as a pollution, we are not talking about in general with regard to the ocean. Water pollution is a topic which is going to be within a particular country. Then air is one of such important global environmental issues, because air is leading to a global warming, okay, and leading to what? Climate change. That is the reason in the global environmental issues you will come across air pollution is a issue. You will come across biodiversity, because it will affect our food chain, etc. So and so forth. Okay, then you will come across desertification, food security, along with ecosystem services, along with what? Forests. All of these are getting affected because of what? Desertification. So these are 1, 2, 3 only are the problems. 1, 2, 3 only are the problems. Why? Because water is as such not a problem at this point of time globally. That's why there is no convention with regard to water, but there are conventions with regard to all of these are there. I hope this is all very clear to you. Now I will give you a wonderful chart. That chart you have to remember forever. You have to remember forever without any problem. Okay, for the very first time what has happened is, okay, very first time, the researchers, the publishers, the scientists, they have said that global temperatures are increasing. They are saying, and they're publishing the reports that, okay, in some area sea level is increasing, in some area temperatures are increasing. Like that, they started observing the changes in the environment over a period of time. Biodiversity is getting lost, ALC is completely wiped out. So they started studying about the global environmental changes. Then later on they understood that, okay, there is global warming is happening, means the globe is actually warming, its temperatures are increasing. That is the reason there are n number of multiple effects we are able to see in the environment. The scientists are able to understood that. Okay, that scientists went to the political representatives. They told to the United Nations, it is very very important that let us convene a convention, let us call all the political representatives, heads of the political representatives. Very important topic that we need to discuss. Let us assemble, just like Captain America says with the Avengers Endgame, assemble. So what has happened is, United Nation, okay, United Nations Human Development Conference was held. Very very important. That was held in the year 1972. It is also called as, my dear student, it is also called as Stockholm Conference. So how fine, how beautifully the chronology will be, that you will be shocked to see that I'm going to clear this completely from your mind. Okay, United Nations Human Development Conference held. Okay, in this conference every political representatives, India's representatives, okay, then US representatives, Russia's representatives, everyone went, all the nations united together. We call it as United Nations. They went to the Stockholm and everyone nodded their head and said that yes, yes, global warming is happening. Yeah, yeah, we are able to see this. Yes, yes. Okay, everyone recognize in this conference. In this conference, what has happened? Recognize that there is urgency is there. There is urgency is there with regard to what? the drastic changes we are having, we are experiencing the environment that need to be sustained or that need to be stopped. So urgency, a feeling of urgency was recognized. Then this particular commission has appointed in 1987. Brundtland Commission has come. Brundtland Commission. Brundtland Commission. Okay, this commission has actually given the concept of, my dear student, actually given the concept of sustainable development. Okay, this commission studied and said that, okay, this all is happening, which is very true. This commission recognized that global warming is happening and climate change are happening, leading to what disastrous multiple effects across the world. Okay, this commission recognized, and this commission gave the principle of what? Sustainable development. So 1980, 1990 sustainable development principle has come. Just imagine a point here. So in the 2000 to 2000 to 2002 to 2010, okay, 2010 2005 to 2010, 2010 to 2015, we have what? Inclusive growth and sustainable development. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh ji actually incorporate the concept of Brundtland Commission in the 11th and 12th 5-year plan. In the 11th and 12th 5-year plan. So remember this point. This commission gave 1990s, then 2010 to 2005 to 2010, 2010 to 2015. So this has come. So a very good correlation I have given you. So first of all the nations united. Yes, there is something is happening with the environment we have to do. Okay, we have to contain these extreme drastic changes. Everyone said that yes, we have to do it. It was done in the year 1972. Stockholm Conference recognized this urgency is there. A commission was appointed in 1987. Brundtland Commission gave the concept of what? Sustainable development. According to this sustainable development definition, okay, this world at this point of time, all of you, me, okay, policymakers, representatives, governments, ruling kingdoms, dictators, everyone has got resources in their hand, right? They got land, they got water, they got air, they got minerals, every resource is there. No, what are we doing with this resource? We are actually fulfilling our needs and wants, right or wrong? Yes, this commission says that whatever we are having today, the same thing we have to give to our kids, and whatever our kids will take from us, they should give to their kids. Okay, it means what? There should not be over exploitation. There should not be obsolete exploitation of any resources. The resource has to be used in such a way that these resources are available for the next generation to complete, to fulfill their needs and want. So what has happened? Sustainable development concept is nothing but intergenerational equity. It talks about what? Intergenerational equity. So this, it means the resources we should not be completely exhausting. Like if you are having lots of petrol, extract petrol, just go on doing with that petrol, not possible. You have to also introduce what? Electronic vehicle. Okay, you have to also work on that particular technologies, EVs. If you don't work on the technologies, then what will happen? Petrol one day will become what? Over. Then we will have petrol, what will have? Then what are we going to give our future generation which is being born today, right or wrong? Yes, that's the reason. Whether it's coal, whether it's natural gas, whether it's petrol, whether it's crude oil, in summing up of all of them, fossil fuels, don't extract, don't use it to such an extent that, okay, they are becoming nil to our future generation. And future generation is actually having like Mad Max Fury like movies there. No, they are having water wars, they will have mineral wars, they will have air wars, they will have land wars, what not whatsoever wars they will go with, they will be going if you don't give these resources in a very good manner to what? The next generation which is coming. So 1987, then everything has been settled. The principles of understanding was very much done. Then in the year 1993, what happened, my dear students? 1992, we have got, then world leaders have understood that yes, sustainable development we got, we understood there is an urgency is this, let us come again, let us discuss. So 1992 Rio Earth Summit happened in Brazil. Rio Earth Summit happened. This is also called as United Nations Convention on Environment and Development. Also called as United Nations Convention on Environment and Development. 1992, Rio Earth Summit took place in Brazil, de Janeiro. All the heads of the political representative of the nations went to Brazil, and they want to discuss very serious with regard to what? Environmental issues. Okay, so then in that okay, only they have bought okay, three important environmental issues which are very very pressing of the need of the hour, which are very very important in this present times. They got what? Three important convention. First of all, when they met in the Rio Earth Summit, then they have first formulated what? Agenda 21. Means in this 21st century, from 1900, from 2001 to 2099, you will get 2100. So in this 100 years, what is the agenda? What is the agenda? They first formulated this agenda. This agenda has three important aspects. One is economic development should not stop. Okay, another one is environment should be sustained, should not become obsolete. Okay, and another, the last one here is what? Social development. Society should also develop. Economic development lead to harnessing what? Social development. But when you are trying to develop the society by using what? By using what? Environment, by using what? By using economy as a means, make sure that you utilize the resources in such a way that they're not obsolete. So agenda 21 talks about what? Economic development should happen in every country, environment should be sustained in every country, and social development should happen, poverty should not be there, etc., so and so forth. So in Rio de Janeiro, the very first thing that they have done is, in this next 100 years, what is our agenda? So this is three, the agenda is there. To pursue this agenda only, they got what? United Nations Framework of Convention on Climate Change. Oh my God, they got a convention with regard to the climate change. It is basically deals with what? Then they got what? United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity. Oh my God, now here plants and animals are covered. Then they got another one, United Nations Convention to combat desertification. Oh my God, this is another one which is nothing but land is being covered. Okay, land which has been degraded, the land which is not productive, all that land has been covered. So three important issues has been identified by United Nations Framework of Convention on Climate Change. A very important understanding I'm giving you. This chart is going to be one of the important brahmastra for you to understand the global warming and climate issues, and the unit 9 of this AEE paper. So in United Nations Framework of Convention on Climate Change, okay, basically what happens here is, this is the most important one. Every year, okay, in the month of November and December, these United Nations, in the form of Conference of Parties, COP, in the form of Conference of Parties, they will meet and they will decide agenda. They will talk about it. They'll meet every year. This happens once in 2 or 3 years. This happens once in 2 3 years. But this, with regard to the air pollution, okay, we are having what? COP is there, Conference of Parties will be there. Now just imagine, okay, if I want to talk to you that at the moment, you know that global warming is happening. Why global warming is happening? Because of the emission of greenhouse gases. Okay, what is the meaning of global warming? Global warming is very simply defined that average temperatures are increasing. So you can just say Russia will have one area, Serbia, minus 68 degrees centigrade. Here you are having UK minus 10, Chile, Atacama Desert, you're having what? Plus 60 will be there. Okay, so high heat will be there, low heat will be there, very freezing temperatures are there. So on an average, what is the temperature of the globe? The temperature of the globe on an average is around 14.5 degrees centigrade. 14 point means total temperature of the globe is how much? By taking few points across the globe, we understood that it is 14.5 degrees centigrade. This 14.5 degrees centigrade is becoming what? 15.5 degrees centigrade. It means there is an increase in temperature is happening across the globe. It just imagine a point here, the glaciers, the ice mountains which are actually melting at 14.5 degrees centigrade. If the temperature was only 14.5 degrees centigrade, the glaciers are melting and giving what? 100 liters per hour. 100 liters per hour they are giving what? The melting is happening. But if the temperatures are increased, this 100 will become 120 liters per hour or not? Yes. So with this, what is happening? The natural rivers will be there. No, if 100 liters per hour is melting is there, the in the Jhelum Chinab, the whatever the depth will be there, no, that depth will be sufficient or not? Yes, because naturally 14.5 degrees centigrade temperature was there, and ice mountains are melting from a very long period of time, and that temperature is sufficient in order to fill these rivers. But now the increased temperature happened. Okay, ice mountains and glaciers are melting very faster. The depth of these rivers are not sufficient, leading to what? This is the extra water is getting, okay, flooding here and here and here. This is all is happening. So why this all is happening is because of greenhouse gases. CO2 is one of the main culprit with regard to greenhouse gases. Okay, CO2 is not the gas which is having high global warming potential. Global warming potential is very less when compared to sulfur hexafluoride, when compared to SO2. Okay, CO2 has less global warming potential, but in quantity they are more. That's the reason. So just imagine we are are having a nimbu pani, salt and sweet. Salt is more. Okay, but sweet salt is 10 grams is there, but sweet is 1 gram is there. So obviously the salt taste only you will get. No, this is what is happening here. Though SO2, sulfur hexafluoride, all of these are having very high global to warm the air. They're having very high potential, but they're very less in number. CO2 has having less potential to warm the environment to gases, but very large in quantity. Okay, so what could be the protocol here? So to reduce these greenhouse gases, okay, emissions, then we can reduce the global warming. We can go back to the normal periods, normal temperatures, right or wrong? Yes. So for that purpose, they launched what? Kyoto Protocol came in the year 1997. Then here one important principle has come: combined but differentiated responsibility. Okay, in Kyoto Protocol, it was said that the world nations should come together to decrease the global warming temperatures by 5 degrees centigrade in 1990 levels. That I will tell you in the normal classes, in the recorded classes and in live classes. I've already told you what is that. I am not going to the detail of it, otherwise the lecture will become very large. Okay, so Kyoto Protocol, they decided that we should decrease the global temperatures by 5 degrees centigrade. That India said, oh ho. Sri Lanka said, oh ho. Brazil said, oh ho. China said, oh ho. Is it so? Means 1700s you started industrial revolution, 1800s you started industrial revolution, you took coal, you extracted petrol, you did this global warming, and now you're coming and saying that let us share equally the burden. No, 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 no. Combined responsibility everyone is having. Okay, we are all a planetarians, we belong to the same planet, everyone is having responsibility, but responsibility cannot be same. It has to be differentiated responsibility. You bear more responsibility, you try to reduce more greenhouse gas emissions. We are still a developing countries, we will use good amount of fossils. Okay, we will try to give electricity, we'll try to give water, we try to give what materialism etc to our nation, to the nationals. We'll try to develop our country first. You go and experiment on green technology, you start doing what using less the fossil fuels. We will, till the new technology don't come, don't become accessible, don't become affordable, don't become available, we will use fossil fuels. You decrease. That is what we have said. Then later on this again went on. ఓకే, ప్యారిస్ సమ్మిట్ హవా, उसके बाद में గ్లాస్గో సమ్మిట్ కూడా అయింది. ఇక్కడ పంచ్ మిత్రాస్ అనే ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ వచ్చింది. 5 ప్రామిసెస్ మనం వరల్డ్ కి చేసినాం. ఐఎన్డి ప్యారిస్ సమ్మిట్ లో ఐఎన్డిసి టార్గెట్స్ వచ్చినాయి, ఇంటెండెడ్ నేషనల్ డిటర్మైన్డ్ కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్. దిస్ వాజ్ ఎక్స్టెండెడ్ ఈవెన్ ఇన్ ద గ్లాస్గో సమ్మిట్. ఓకే, మళ్ళీ ఇంకా చెప్పాలంటే దిస్ ఇస్ ఇనఫ్ ఫర్ ద అండర్స్టాండింగ్ పర్పస్, ఇది ఇనఫ్. కానీ 2010 నుంచి 2026 వరకు 16 కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ఆఫ్ పార్టీస్ లో ఏమేమి అనుకున్నారు, ఏమేం వాళ్ళు ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ కొత్త కొత్తగా తీసుకొచ్చిండ్రు అవన్నీ చదవాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ కాప్స్ రాసి మళ్ళీ కాప్ నెంబర్ కాప్ 26, కాప్ 18, కాప్ 19 ఇట్లా రాసి ఇక్కడ ఏ మెకానిజం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ అయింది అది కూడా అడగచ్చు. దెన్ బయోడైవర్సిటీలో ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏముంది? Okay, here we are having what? IC targets. Not only that, we are having here Cartagena Protocol. Then you are having what? Okay, then you are having Nagoya Protocol is also there. Nagoya Protocol. Okay, Cartagena Protocol is nothing but India అయినా సరే, బంగ్లాదేశ్ అయినా సరే, పాకిస్తాన్ అయినా సరే, ఇరాన్ అయినా సరే, యూకే అయినా సరే, జర్మనీ అయినా సరే, ఫ్రాన్స్ అయినా సరే, ఒకవేళ ఈ కంట్రీస్ కి కొన్ని మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజం దొరికినాయి అనుకోండి, ఈ మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజం లో మంచి మంచి పెస్ట్ రెసిస్టెంట్ అబిలిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి, డిసీజ్ క్యూరింగ్ అబిలిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా. మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజం, లివింగ్ మాడిఫైడ్ మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజమ్స్, జెనెటికల్లీ మాడిఫైడ్ మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజం లైక్ బీటీ కాటన్ లాగా. ఓకే, మనకు బ్యాసిలస్ థూరింజెనెసిస్ కి మనం ఎట్లా ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేసిన కాటన్ సీడ్స్ లో ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేసి కాటన్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద కాటన్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్, ఆ కాటన్ కి మనం రెసిస్టెంట్ పింక్ బాల్ వామ్ తో రెసిస్టెంట్ చేసినామా లేదా? సో అలాంటి ఏ కంట్రీ అయినా ఒక మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ వాళ్ళు డిస్కవర్ చేసిండు, ఆ మైక్రో ఆర్గానిజం కి మంచి మంచి ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, ఓకే, దాట్ పర్టికులర్ ప్రాపర్టీస్. ఓకే, అలాంటి లివింగ్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ కి మనం సేఫ్ గా హ్యాండిల్ చేయాలి, సేఫ్ గా ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ చేయాలి. తర్వాత నగోయా ప్రోటోకాల్ ఏముందంటే ఇదే ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ కి మొత్తం దునియా మొత్తంకి పంచాలి, డబ్బులు ఇచ్చి పంచుకోండి, కానీ మీ దగ్గర పెట్టుకోవద్దు. ఒక బ్యాక్టీరియా మీకు, యూ గాట్ ఏ బ్యాక్టీరియా, దట్ బ్యాక్టీరియా ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ గుడ్. ఈవెన్ కొంచెం టెంపరేచర్ డ్రాట్ ఉన్నా కూడా రైస్ మంచిగా గ్రో అవుతుంది ఆ బ్యాక్టీరియా ఉన్నందువల్ల. సో అలాంటి బ్యాక్టీరియా మీకు మనకు ఇండియాలో దొరికింది కదా, అందరికీ మనం పంచాలి, డబ్బులు ఇచ్చి పంచుకోండి, కానీ మీ దగ్గర పెట్టుకోలేదు, అది మినిమం. సో ఇక్కడ ఏముందంటే ఈక్వల్ బెనిఫిట్ షేరింగ్ అని అన్నారు. ఓకే, ఈక్వల్ బెనిఫిట్ షేరింగ్. సో అందరికి ఈక్వల్ గా బెనిఫిట్ అయ్యేటట్టుగా ఇలాంటి డిస్కవరీ షేర్ చేయండి. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as what? నగోయా ప్రోటోకాల్. దెన్ వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ కన్వెన్షన్ టు కాంబాట్ డిజర్టిఫికేషన్. ఇట్ ఇస్ ఆల్ అబౌట్ రిడక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ఎమిషన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ డిటరేషన్ అండ్ డిగ్రేడెడ్ ఫారెస్ట్ అనే ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంటుంది. ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీరు చదువుకుంటే, అండ్ విత్ ఇన్ దాట్ యుఎన్ఎఫ్సిసిలో మనకు ఎన్ఏ national we also have what climate change and CPP is also there. Many such programs and missions are also we are having. In every part we will complete in our lectures. Okay, the number of schemes launched by government of India, launched by government of Telangana, then only our syllabus will be complete, otherwise not complete. So I've given you very good clarity how to understand this particular lecture. I hope this is all clear to you. I'll see you in the classes. Don't waste your time. Okay, connect to me so that you'll get first hand all the classes, all the PDFs. Whatever you have learned, it is addition only. But if you're not having this addition, no, whatever you are learning may become a little bit lesser to crack the examination. That possibilities are very high. I hope this is all very clear to you. I will see you in the class. Take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day, Ed.